like there's a different version of the trailer. I think it's like the Brazil trailer or something.
Yeah, Brazil.
Where the lizard got like slapped and then there's like no one there.
Yeah, you can like see the lizard reacting as if it's getting punched, but it's as if the whatever's punching the lizard is edited out of that shot. So
yeah. And that's the first time I've ever seen something so blatantly like wrong about a trailer.
Which is interesting because we know that they do this for trailers all the time. Like the biggest offense was the trailers for Infinity War that had Hulk in there running with the other Avengers. And that's not in the movie at all. So like we know that they trick us with the trailers all the time.
But I mean, this one is fair because it's like not the trailer meant for us, like not the regular trailer, I guess. Right. So it's just the fact that there was an extra one that made a mistake. So
yeah, but this kind of implies back to what we're saying, because we wouldn't even be thinking that if there wasn't him getting, knocked out like that. So we were just thinking it's just him going against all three of them.
Yeah. Who would you want to hide, right? Like, I'd have to imagine it's the Spidermans. Like, why hide anyone else,
That's true. Although I also do think, and maybe this is me, having fun with the speculations and hoping it'd be kind of cool if they subvert our expectations, where it's like, what if that was not, any of the Spider-Mans we know, but like Miles, since we know Miles is the one who can turn invisible. So that'd be an interesting subverting of our expectations. Granted, though, I'd be pissed off if they don't give us Toby or Andrew. But it'd be an interesting subverting our expectation if that was just Miles.
I mean, there is already a link to the Miles Morales story in the Spider-Man series from the first one, I believe.
Yeah, because
Donald Glover is supposed to be his uncle. It's supposed to be Miles' uncle, but
but there is one more person, because Electro's also fighting someone who's clearly not, Tom Holland Spider-Man. So even if Miles were invisible and he punched the lizard, I mean, how does the lizard even see him then? He has an eye line that's going somewhere. So I imagine
it could be one of those moments. Look, I was just saying it'd be one of those moments where it looks like all three of them are coming in. Then the lizard gets punched and they're like, what? And all of a sudden he appears and we see Miles. I'm like, here we go. Everyone claps.
I highly doubt it, just because the trajectory of where the lizard is going. It looks like he knows where his opponent is, and then he gets punched.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, all our questions will be answered soon.
Yeah, but I'm pretty happy about this, to be honest. Like it's like a big hint, and it's just like, maybe they did it on purpose,
Thank you, Brazil. You've
they're just generating the hype,
Generating hype. Oh, that's true. What if this was actually weirdly edited and like this is actually just to make us think something?
But what if we're just setting ourselves up for disappointment?
I would laugh really hard, and that the American version didn't want to fool with us, but Brazil's like, we don't care.
Yeah, I think it's good for us to like have these speculations, but at the same time, I don't want to run into the trap of setting up expectations that can't be met. So, I want to walk in.
If it happens, oh my God.
Then I'll be freaking out.
I'm going to freak out in the movies for like the first time in a long time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Maybe for the first time ever, to be honest. But okay.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had like a big reaction in a movie theater before. But anyways, aside from that topic, this trailer was a really good trailer. Like, it got me super excited about seeing the movie.
Yeah, definitely a lot more questions.
Yeah, I think
of this trailer.
I think what's funny is how like the teaser trailer went and talked about Tom Holland's situation a lot. This trailer I felt like they cut it really short to the beginning, and then like the rest of it was all the Spider-Man villains popping up and doing their thing, which is so much more prominent, and it's so much better of a trailer because of that. Because I don't really care about his situation. I care more about like what's gonna happen with all these different villains and stuff.
I think that's part of the reason why I probably didn't get as excited about the first trailer as most people did. It's like, okay, yeah, cool, Dr. Octopus is there, and we kind of knew that he was gonna be in the movie, so I wasn't necessarily hyped about it. But then now seeing all the villains together, I think that's part of like what has raised my hype for this movie.
for me, the biggest thing that I think is interesting, because one of the biggest questions was what direction they were going to go. And we kind of had an idea that, of course, they're going to fight the main, they're going to, he needs Doctor Strange to help him. And then, they're going to fight the villains. But it seems like the interesting dilemma is that Peter doesn't want to kill the villains, but Doctor Strange is telling him we need to kill them. So this is like a very interesting dilemma. But
I think what's happening, or at least from what I gather from the trailer, is Doctor Strange is gonna like reset the world or whatever, because he has that cube thing, and then Spider-Man takes it away from him because he doesn't want that to happen. That's what I sort of gathered from it. Not the fact that Doctor Strange wants to straight up go and kill them, but he wants to try and just like reset the world somehow. Using that cube.
I guess that's the way. I don't know. I guess the way they said ghost made it seem like he had to do something he didn't want to do.
Yeah, it definitely. I got that same impression, Chuku, where it seems like he has to kill the villains now, because Doctor Strange had another line where it's like they all died at your hand or something like that. Like they all died at the hand of
they're talking about the fact that every villain except for Sandman died fighting Spider-Man.
Right.
So the Green Goblin died.
Yeah.
Doc Ock technically didn't fight Spider-Man and died. He sacrificed himself to save. We all watched it. We were there.
Yeah.
And then
best Spider-Man movie.
Electro. I believe Electro died. Right? Did he?
I don't remember Electro dying, but maybe he did.
I don't remember those movies that much.
I can't recall if he actually died. I don't think he did.
Okay, to be fair,
the point is his line saying that Doc Ock saying that you guys were fighting ghosts. He was saying that we're essentially fighting people that are already dead. And then Tom Holland Spider-Man's like, I don't want that to happen. Like I want them to be alive. I want them to stay alive.
Okay, I see.
Doc Ock. Doctor Strange isn't saying like, oh, we have to kill them. Like, I don't think that line implies that, oh, we have to kill them to reset the world. I think he just wants to reset the world. That's what I gather, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Either way, it's still an interesting dilemma. I like the dilemma that Peter wants to keep these people alive, and Doctor Strange is like, no, we got to destroy them. But I'm still, and now hopefully the movie clears this up, I'm still confused on why Doctor Strange would still allow this to happen. Like, it just seems such a weird thing for Doctor Strange to be like, okay, sure, I'm going to use this spell to make sure that everyone forgets you. I just can't. Hopefully it gets explained right in the movie, but it just seems against his character to just allow something like that.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit before.
Yeah, I did see a new theory about Doctor Strange. I don't think it's true. I don't want it to be true, but it might take up too much time to speak on it too much. But really quickly, the theory was like, what if Doctor Strange has really kind of been sinister this whole time, and he's been more manipulative in his attempt to try to protect the world, and he's like manipulating all of these different people, and this is one of his manipulations of Peter.
Or he is the Sinister Six.
He's essentially, or what if this is just all a dream, and Doctor Strange in the beginning of the movie, when Doctor Strange goes to Peter, if I do this spell, all these things is going to happen. It was all just a dream. He was just putting it, and then Peter wakes up and realizes, yep, I got to set my fate that people know I'm Spider-Man. Maybe that was the whole thing going on in the movie.
I like the fact that Doc Ock seems to be like a good guy in this one, which is very interesting.
Well, it makes sense because if he did protect the people at the end, it makes sense within his character to be.
But he's fighting Spider-Man, so that's confusing. There's something in between that happens that makes him turn good. So.
Because the whole thing with him was that the arms were taking over his logic and reasoning, and so he wasn't. It was like the arms had a mind of its own that was influencing him, and he had to kind of fight against it. So maybe his true nature, his good nature, is coming out, or is allowed to come out more so for whatever reason in this movie, and he doesn't have to give into the arms.
Yeah, but I guess we can talk about, because I know you mentioned about the Sinister Six. Although, could we really call them the Sinister Six?
Yeah, we got Green Goblin.
We got two Green Goblins.
Yeah, we got two Green Goblins. I think James Franco's Green Goblin is also there. I really hope.
No, they showed a clip of him. That was
but you can see if it was him, or you know what I mean.
It could be Dane DeHaan's Green Lantern.
No, no, please no.
Oh, you're talking about James Franco's Green Goblin? No, I don't think he's there because he died. Well, never mind. They said his enemies can die. Okay, I see what you mean by hope. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Sandman. So that's the third one. Electro, Doc Ock, Lizard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Okay.
6.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was 6.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Ock. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of this trailer was hearing Green Goblin's voice. That
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that
it's
Like
iconic
Willem
voice.
Dafoe's voice.
Yeah.
That was great. I also liked Electro's line. Like I don't know, it came across as like cool to me. Like I just enjoyed
I like his whole, like, just his outfit.
new suit.
His suit looks better than the one inside the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, he just seems, I don't know, he seems like a cool guy now. He just seems like an actual, like, someone I can understand, or maybe like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like the Spider-Man 2 made him out to be very, very unrelatable. Like,
He was just too weird
Yeah.
for me. Yeah, man.
But that
and
was,
then there's this,
go for it.
and then there's this one scene where there's like black Spider-Man suit where
Oh,
I think there's
yes.
like magic on his wrist, I think.
Yeah, it was,
yeah.
that's what I thought it was, like Doctor Strange or something, or I don't know. But when I saw it too, yeah, it looked like magic on his wrist
Yeah,
as well.
I think there's just gonna be like a combo thing where Doctor Strange somehow allows Peter to use his magic or something like that.
I don't know,
Like
or-
a combination of technology and magic, maybe.
Or maybe it's possible that they steal some of his magic, because that's what seems like is going on. Considering that, keep in mind, he has his friends with him too, Mary Jane and the other dude. So you never know how they can play out. So
Her
That's
name's
true.
MJ, not Mary Jane.
Yeah.
that's Mary Jane. She's Mary Jane to me.
To you.
But I guess the biggest question is, people speculate that that scene where we see MJ fall, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is going to save her. You know, that's the
Oh,
speculation.
because he couldn't
I saw
save-
that comment.
Because he couldn't save Emma
Gwen?
Stone, Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I would love that to happen. Like, I think that's
That'd
one of my favorite theories out there. Like
Yeah.
that Andrew Garfield saves her, because that would be such a great moment.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, because as bad as that movie was, that was a that was a heavy impact. That was a heavy
Yeah.
impact in that movie.
It was.
That was a good scene.
Yeah,
It was a good scene. It was a good
so
scene. It was
this
a
would
good
be
scene.
an interesting redemptive arc for that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just curious. Do you think that because it seems like the way this trailer is going, and I think this is what kind of saves the movie to some degree, is that it seems like we're getting each villain different times. So it's not like we're just getting them all together. It just seems like we're getting at different times and dealing with them. So do you think that, like, for example, that the last shot where it shows the Lizard and Sandman and the other Goblin, if I'm correct? No, Electro.
Electro.
Do you think that's going to be like, are we just getting those three in that final battle? Or do you think it's just going to be all of them just randomly coming together?
I think it has to be all of them. I feel like they have to do a Sinister Six. Or I mean, I don't know if Dr. Ock is gonna like turn on them, but I feel like it'll probably be a bunch of the villains and then the 3 Spider-Men.
Okay, because my only thing is that, like I said, there's just 2 goblins. So it just seems a little bit weird for that, versus like,
I mean,
had
they
one goblin.
look different enough, you know?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. But either way, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it comes out. But I guess for me, in terms of like focus wise, it would be it'd be easier for the movie if it was just those 3, and then within the movie we're seeing villains come in. So it's like every villain he faces, like a new piece of the story comes in. But who knows? It's all about how they do it at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah. I hope this is like a 3-hour movie or something.
Well, it's announced it's going to be 2 hours and 40 minutes, so it's the longest Spider-Man movie we've gotten so far.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
It's pretty crazy.
All right. We good?
Yeah, I have nothing else.
All right, let us know your thoughts about the newest Spider-Man trailer. And if you enjoyed our discussion, consider liking and subscribing. Peace.
Later.